God damn it. The interface is so fucking clunky. Hey, news agent, can you read that postcard for me? Because apparently I'm too much of a fucking germaphobe to pick up a postcard with dirt on. It's on the ground. It's not fucking. That we better find out that postcard's covered in fucking cum, because if it's not, I'm gonna be very upset. Mom, help! There's a dirty postcard, and I want to pick it up, but it's dirty. I don't want it. What's the point? I understand this. I understand the one of the generic I can't do that lines now. What's the point? What's the point? That sums up this whole fucking game. There's a cat, right? What do you do with Felix? There's got to be a reason for him to be here. He lives in Cuckoo Land? Maybe he'll be scared by an empty bottle. It says flask. That's a bottle. That's not a flask. There are two different kinds of flasks that I'm aware of, and that one right there, neither of them. I've got to. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna after I do this. No, that's not. That didn't work. Okay, let's go try the priest again. I don't understand. What was that? Hold on. Flats. Can I go there? Is that a location? No, nobody's there. Literally nobody. It's an entire apartment block. There's nobody there. Let me show this to our twink friend. Can I show this to you? No? But you're going to distribute it. You might as well show him and let him in on your plan. Be like, hey, you know that fucking dickhead, Billy? Was that his name? Billiam? You check out this picture of him jerking off, and then maybe he can fucking talk you out of it, because he seems at least somewhat sensible. What am I supposed to be doing? It's not long. I kick the soccer ball. That's all I want to do. No, I said kick the fucking soccer ball. Do it. Pointless. It's pointless. I'm almost positive now that that's pointless, now that the can is gone that I kicked in the newspaper stand. I need a card. I need a card from the priest. I need everybody to think the priest is a pedophile so that I can get a card to make a photocopy of this fucking photo so I can plaster it all over the place and then go to jail, and then maybe the next chapter will be me in jail, and then the next chapter will be me getting out of jail, and the next chapter will be me going back to jail and dying there. Maybe. I know, because I've already developed the photo. I know that. Desk? No, of course she did. Let's go. Is she over here? She's not over here. What does CDI mean? Is CDI French for library? Classroom demonstration of information. That's what library means. There's got to be a pixel I'm not finding somewhere, right? There's got to be an item of some sort. That's the other good thing. Not to... Oh, okay, I'm gonna Paul came back. I don't mean to harp on about the cat lady being better than this game, but it's just every time I'm reminded of one of this game's flaws, it reminds me of how much better the cat lady was than this, where I can't even remember where I was fucking going with that. 3 rooms is better than 8. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I finally just gave fucking up and looked up the next thing I need to do. Well, by next thing I need to do is I found one guide on the Steam one guide on Steam, and it was specifically for it was just a walkthrough of 1992 specifically, and it must have been in a dialogue tree I missed somewhere because I wasn't reading the dialogue trees. But Bruno wants the manuscript, or like you can give the manuscript to Bruno. I never would have figured it out because hold on, let me check to make sure. There's two. What are you reading now? No, not that. That's the wrong one. On the beach. He likes beaches. What are you reading nowadays? He says he's reading it. And then he says he wants something to read. Okay. So there is a clue. You want something to read. How about this? It's nonsense. It was written by a half retarded sailor who has been sitting on a bench for, I think it was weeks or months. No, days. But he's just scribbling. You're going to read it if you want. I don't know how he got it bound in like a hardcover. Bruno went from from like hopeful to contemplative. Look at this. I'm still empty. I might as well repeat this. Look at this. I'm so empty. Bruno has a sad reading face. What about your project, owning your own gym? And the projects? I mean, you could get a gym in the projects, but you're going to get robbed at gunpoint. Lucia. No, Lucia's not the one that's about to die. Mood and mind are the, How do the French pronounce faux pas? Is it did I pronounce it right? 50 liras, or do you say 50,000 lira? That's why they were talking about lira, by the way. I did get confused. I was like, "What is this? Italy or France? Are we in France?" The news agent takes francs, but they're talking about lira. It's because their aunts are from Italy. I found that out. That was a clue, right? It must have been some sort of clue. Maybe not, because when I say that, I can't even look at it, so it must not be. And the cards are everywhere, and that's the other thing about this game. It's not compared to Cat Lady, but just compared to good adventure games, which definitely, even in this whole time when I've talked good about the Cat Lady, I don't think that's helped. Let me check this. Even in all this time that I've talked good about the Cat Lady, it's I'm not saying it's a good game. I'm saying it's not as bad as this. That's all I'm saying. Look at the book Sophie is reading, then ask if you could borrow. Did that, I 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 did that. This walkthrough is doing things out of order that I did them, but, really? That's the fucking solution. Alright, first of all, there's an item in Bruno's room that I need, apparently. That was necessary. There. I need... That's... Okay. Even worse. Even fucking worse. Okay, so I need this weight disc. When it said disc, I thought it meant like one of the diskettes in our room, but it's not. Which is even worse, because a diskette in our room... I'll just tell you right now, we're going to back to the psychiatrist's office, and we're gonna break the lock with one of those weights. It said disc in the walkthrough because it says disc in the inventory, I think, or in the disc. I thought it was gonna be to pick the cupboard, which actually I guess this does make more sense since it's a padlock. Either way, I'm so glad I finally. I looked at the walkthrough when I did, because I wouldn't fucking found this out on my own. I just wouldn't have. It just wouldn't have happened. That's the best. When I look up a walkthrough, when I give up and look up a walkthrough, and it gives me a solution that I would have thought of, I kind of feel upset that I fucked myself, or I'm stupid. But when porn tape, this is the papers. This is the tape papers. Or are we gonna give them to the priest? We're gonna at least I can figure. That's how I do walkthroughs, by the way. I keep looking until I read something I didn't. So now the psychiatrist, turns out, was the actual pedophile, but we're going to let him go free in exchange for convicting the priest. Well, I mean, hopefully they'll both get arrested. I mean, all priests are pedophiles. So I don't feel bad about what I'm about to do, other than the fact that it might let the psychiatrist go free, who is definitely a pedophile. It says porn tape. It should say child porn, because it is child porn. I stole a videotape from my psychiatrist's office. Oh, maybe the priest is a pedophile. Maybe he's gonna be like, yeah. Double sin. Oh no! You have double sinned. It's child porn. I'm telling you, priest, it's child porn. Explain yourself, boy. On the cover, they look my age. There's a cover? It's child porn with the cover? That doesn't seem... I brought the tape to you. It's right here in my hands. So I don't know. Yeah, forgiven. It's forgiven. I don't know what the... I did not lie about that tape. Here it is. Okay, so yes, the priest is also a pedophile. Yes. That's right. That's right. We live in a city full of pedophiles. They might as well call this kitty diddling. Oh, I just have to blackmail him. Okay. So basically, I just gave the priest a tape with some child porn on it, and he was like, Understood. I'm going to keep this. And I was just like, well, how about that photocopier card? And he was like, deal. You let me keep this tape with the child porn on it, and I'll give you the photocopy card. How does this game exist? How does this game exist? You made a game where every adult in the world is a pedophile, apparently. You talk to an old man who doesn't exist, who's probably also a pedophile, and your mom and dad, they can't be pedophiles, because your family members, obviously, they're not pedophiles, because family members are never pedophiles. Alright, well, hopefully I'm done with God damn it. Hopefully I can finish 1992 very soon. 50? Is this the end of 1992? Am I done? Is everything over? He's barely beaten off. David. Oh, David, not Billy. Sorry, Billy. Sorry to all the Billies in the world. It just looks like he's looking at something, taking a shit. It doesn't look like he's beaten off. I mean, maybe that left hand. He beats off with his left hand. That's what everybody's going to laugh at him about. David beats off with his left hand. Ha 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 ha. Look at this motherfucker beating off with his left hand. We're a grown up now. 2003. We're 23 years old. Actually, we do look a little less soulless now. Childhood's over, everybody. There is no more childhood. Childhood.